Hey, long time no see. How you been doing? Yeah. Well, I've been pretty busy as well. And I think it's time for some relaxation, don't you? Yeah. So actually, I've prepared a bit of a all-round pampering today, if you're interested. Perfect, because I really want to do it. I've got a whole little setup and all this stuff, and I think I just want to sort of spruce up everything. It's gonna be fun. So, do you mind if I just take a bit of a look at you to see, what areas I want to focus on? Yeah, thanks. Okay. So I was thinking about doing some stuff for your skin, like face mask or that sort of thing. Yeah, well, your skin looks pretty good, but that could help with any sort of like dryness or, I don't know, just make it, feel nice and plump and moisturized. Okay. Yeah, well, your skin seems pretty nice, but we'll just do it for the fun of it then, shall we? Maybe I'll pluck your eyebrows. I promise it won't hurt. It'll be fine. It'll be nice. And then let's take a look at your hair. Maybe we could do a little bit of a trim. Cut off your split ends. Get you nice and pristine. Yeah, let's do that. So, first up on the agenda, how about we just wash your face? Get you nice and prepared. So, in the long list of items I have, first one is this. This is my face wash. And this is actually one that I got when I went to Japan, because I did a little bit of research before I went and looked up what, products I can only get there that I should bring home. And this one came up. Apparently it's a generational favourite, so I tried it. And it is really nice. It smells like rose, I think. Some sort of flower, I think it's rose. But it's really nice. And it has this really interesting, pump, I guess. So you, push down on these plastic parts, and it pushes the product out of the middle. So you get a little perfect sized swipe. But anyway, I'm going to use this on you today. So of course first I'm going to need to wet your face, but I came prepared for that too. So I've got a nice fluffy face cloth. It's nice and soft. And I'll be super gentle on your face, so it'll feel heavenly. And I also have just some lukewarm water. Didn't want it to be cold, I thought that would be kind of uncomfortable, so got some warm water. Let's get this nice and soaked. Don't want it to be dripping on your face. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna wet your skin a bit, if that's okay. So, I'm gonna start on your forehead. Just wipe that down. I don't want you to be dripping wet, because of course a lot of products for your face work a lot better on dry skin, because then they can, do their work a bit more properly. But for a face wash like this, it needs the water to lather, so I just want you to be a bit damp. So that's forehead, your nose. Just grab some more water. Your cheeks, the other side, and your jaw. Okay, that should be okay for now. So let's get some of this face wash on you. I'm just going to take a tiny bit like this because it really lathers up. And let's rub that on your skin. Okay. Starting at the top again. I always used to really hate washing my face. Like, I just found it really tedious and it was a task I didn't want to do. I'll do it anyway because I wear makeup and I want to take it off, but I never enjoyed it much. But more recently, I've started sort of getting into it a bit more, like giving myself a little like face massage whenever I do it. And I don't know, it feels more therapeutic now. And I always see videos of people doing those like lymph drainage massages. And I've done those a couple times. I don't know if it actually even does anything for me, but like, or if I'm doing it right. But it just feels nice. Like, it feels like I'm taking care of myself. It feels like I'm getting a nice little massage. So today you're getting a nice little massage. Because you're supposed to like follow the muscles in your face, because you have these muscles that go like this way, so you're meant to go like that, and the ones in your forehead and around your eyes, all of those. So, just gonna do another little once over on your face. I'm gonna go along your forehead like this, 3 fingers, and then your cheekbones sort of up like this. And I'm going to go around your eyes, like that. I'm going to be gentle. I'm not going to press too hard. I just want to gently sort of stroke with my knuckles. And now, with the same sort of motion, I'm going to go up your jaw and up your cheekbone. Cheekbones first. And now your jaw. Okay. So, how about we rinse that off again now? Let's go back to my towel. Let's wet that again. Okay. And I'm just gonna sort of gently swipe it away, if that's alright. So let's start up top. Just make sure that we get all traces of soap off of you. especially from around your eyes. Don't want to leave anything there. So if you could just shut your eyes for a second, I'm gonna just swipe over them. Okay. Okay. Down your cheeks. Your nose. The other cheek. Finally, your jaw. Okay. So, squeaky clean. What I want to do, I think, start with a face mask. And I have this one. This one's my favourite one. It's one of those clay masks. So it's really thick, but it feels so good. Like, it feels really cool on your skin. And basically, you wait for it to harden and then wash it off. So I'll show you what it looks like. It's like this colour. So it's this clay, literally. You just get on your skin and then let that soak in for a bit. So let's grab a bit of that. I wonder how much. A little bit. And let's apply it to your skin. So, I know it looks a little messy, but trust me, it's good. I'm just gonna sort of wipe it all over, I guess. So, I'm gonna avoid your eyes this time and just go along your forehead. Just make sure that I sort of cover all spots. It's kind of like face painting. At least it feels like it, because it's such a dark colour. Stick some either side of your eyes. And a little bit in between them down your nose as well. Okay. And let's put a little under and onto your cheeks. Like there. And then down on your cheeks. Does it feel nice? I always sort of feel like it's really, I don't know, because it's so thick, it's like firm and cool. Okay. And finally, let's stick some on your jaw and on your chin. So, I want you to basically look like you have a completely grey face. Oh, I didn't do this bit. Maybe I should do that. Sorry. Okay. You look great. I'm gonna rinse off my hands. So it's sort of, as soon as you put water on it, it starts to melt away, basically. Let's use the cloth. you can smell it a lot more when it's wet. It smells nice. It smells so fresh. It's all under my nails. Okay. So, I want to let that sit for a while. You know, give it some time to do its thing. So in the meantime, why don't we do your nails? I'm not going to do anything drastic, don't worry, just sort of file them, buff them, get them looking nice and neat. How do you think? Okay, well, can I have your hand, please? Just one of them. Thank you. And where is it? I've got my trusty nail file, so I'm just gonna smooth out all of your nails, basically. Okay. First one. It's not a lot of work to do here. It's not like your nails are jagged. Okay, second finger. Okay, third finger. Fourth finger. And last finger. Looks good. So let's do your other hand. Okay. Second finger. Third finger. Fourth finger. And the last one. Okay, you're all done. That was pretty straightforward. You don't have very messed up nails, so I don't need to do much. But I did think that I should give you a little bit of cuticle oil, since we're pampering and all. So this basically is just to soften your cuticles, make sure they're not all like dry and brittle. Keeps them nice and smooth. Also, it's just really fun because it smells really good. What if it says jojoba oil, vitamin E, vitamin B, and aloe vera? So I don't know what it is I'm smelling, but it's nice. So basically what I'm gonna do is just take a little drop and put it on your cuticle like that, and then sort of rub it into your cuticle. So that oil will be all over your fingertip like this, but it's really nice. It's good for your skin. So can I have this hand again, please? Thank you. Let's just do a drop. And then rub those in. So this is going to keep you nice and healthy. Just making sure I really rub that oil in. Okay. And your other hand. Thank you. I'm just gonna drop. And then rub that in. I feel like nail care. Some people like really go for it and go all out, or nothing. I don't often see the in-between where people sort of like have a good habit of taking care of their nails but don't go all out like me. But it's really nice, like it's a nice little sort of treat yourself feeling when you're nice and pampered. And it smells so good. Okay, so let's see, while your face mask is cooking, how's it doing actually? I can see little bits of it now where it's dried and it's like changed colour a bit. Let's assess what we should do next. I'm thinking maybe I'll do your hair next. I'm not going to do a ton, obviously. I just want to give it a bit of a trim. Because I do have my hairdressing scissors on me. And I can just get rid of some of those split ends. Won't really look any different. Okay, well, let's take off your face mask. So, let's get that cloth and some water. And I'm just going to really gently sort of wipe in circles to just dislodge that clay. Okay, so let's go from up here. Just make sure that we get all that. I'm just going to do like an initial swipe to loosen the clay and wet it again so that it can come off. And then I'll go over one more time just to rinse it clean. Okay. So this is your forehead finished in a minute. You're just looking a bit sort of grey now. Like it's loosened, but you're still wet. Okay, let's move down a bit to your temples. Okay, it's looking good. It really gets kind of firm when it dries. So you just need to reintroduce that moisture. Going down your nose and to that other temple. So let's get under your eyes. I'll be super, super gentle because I know the skin there is very sensitive. Okay, and your cheeks. Start on this side. Go all the way down to your jaw. The other side. Okay. Finally, just around your mouth and your chin. Just pop in there. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so it's all sort of been loosened now, but you've still got sort of a bit of muddy grey on your face, so let's just give you one final rinse and make sure that's all off. With a clean part of my washcloth, just gonna tap, 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 tap away the last of that clay. Down your nose. Your jaw and your cheeks. Okay. Okay, yeah. You look nice and clean now. So, I do want to do your hair next. So, how about we just give it a bit of a comb first? I've got my little comb on me. So, it'll just help me sort of neaten everything up before I snip. Also, I feel like the sensation of like combing your hair feels really nice, just like the part on your scalp. It's really good. So I'll go slowly and gently so you can enjoy that. Okay, let's start over this side. Okay. Your hair isn't very knotty, so it's not giving me a lot of resistance anyway. But it's just good to be sure before I snip anything. Okay, let's go over here. Sort of in your parting up there. To the side. Okay. Fantastic. I'm just going to give you one more once over on both sides. Okay. So I'm going to just trim the very ends. So just the little split ends that you got going on. And like, this is a good thing you should do every like 6 to 8 weeks anyway. Just to keep your hair healthy. So, like I said, you won't notice a change in the length. It's such a tiny amount. I'm going to start on this side here. When my hair was longer, I always used to trim it myself. But now that it's short, I can't see it well enough because when it was long, I could just part it down the back and put it all, like, on the front. I'd tie it up in ponytails and just... But now I can't reach it that well anymore. I don't trust myself to do it. But it's always better to do it on someone else, to have someone else do it. Because they can see what they're doing a lot better. So, I'm very grateful that you are letting me help you. Because I also do love cutting hair. I think it feels so fun. I don't know if you ever had, like, dolls when you were growing up, but that was one of the absolute joys of it for me. So I would cut their hair. Which obviously, since doll hair does not grow, you can only do a certain amount of times, but I took great joy in it. Yeah, so it won't be long doing this, since there's not actually that much to cut. Let me just... I'd like to, look around the back a bit, if that's okay. Just don't want to miss any spots. And around the side as well. Okay. Let me just give it another comb through, and I can see if I've missed anything. Looks pretty good. The back as well, of course. Okay. Oh, sorry, hang on. One tiny. There we go. Yeah, okay. That looks great. And I thought as well, if you want it, I could give you a little bit of this. It's like a volume spray, but it's also got stuff in it to encourage hair growth. So, let's see what it tells me about it. Multifunctional product, specially formulated with naturally derived ingredients that have been shown to add volume. Contains pea sprout extract, which has been shown to reduce hair loss. Contributes to fuller looking hair, improves gloss, and it provides UV heat and pollution protection. Yeah, so a lot of people I know actually will put, like, I use a heat protection spray on my hair if I ever blow dry it or straighten it. But some people just wear it every day to protect from the heat from the sun, because that can also sort of like dry out your hair. But this has other purposes as well, and the bonus is, hang on. Oh, it smells delicious. I actually don't really know what it does, but I wear it a lot just because it makes you smell so good. Your hair just smells like candy the whole day. It's so good. Anyway, do you want some? Good, perfect, great. I'm gonna cover your eyes so it doesn't go in there, and just that's okay. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. Okay. Oh, it smells so delicious. It's sort of coconutty, but also like candy. It's just like sweet and gorgeous. Anyway, I'm gonna just ruffle it through a bit if that's that's okay. Just to try and make sure we sort of spread the product out evenly. And it sort of gets in there, you know. Okay. There we go. That looks good. Yeah, looking fresh. So, I think while we are on the topic of hair, do you mind if I have a little go at your eyebrows? I promise you it's not going to hurt. I've got my tweezers. And I'm just going to pluck. You don't have very many sort of like rogue hairs, but I just want to get a couple from like underneath your eyebrow, like here. It's only a few. Yeah. Well, thank you for trusting me. I promise I won't hurt you. I'm going to start with this side. Okay, so just gonna let's give that eyebrow a rest and move to this side. What makes it really painful, I think, sometimes is if you focus on one area for too long, the skin gets sensitive, so then it like starts to hurt more. So I like to just keep moving around to try and avoid that. So I'm going back to this brow now. Okay. Just gonna get the last couple. That one's done. Back to this side for the finishing touch. There we go. That wasn't too bad, was it? So, you're looking very fresh now. Done your face mask, your hair, your eyebrows. And if I may say so myself, you're looking very refined. So I think I'm just going to finish you off with a couple skin products to just leave on for the day. So you can have, to start, this guy. This is a vitamin C toner. So it's sort of like to help your general skin tone. So you can be sort of even and glowy, that sort of thing. Let's see what it says. It says, this vitamin C toner serum takes a triple action approach to help visibly brighten dulled skin dulled by stress and environmental elements. Neroli and hyaluronic acid reduce blemishes by increasing cell turnover and minimizing clogged pores and inflammation. Aloe vera cools and soothes, reducing redness and inflammation. Vitamin C enhances skin elasticity to improve your skin's tone, resulting in a clarified and healthy complexion. Well, sounds promising, huh? So I'm just going to give you like a little pump of that. It's like a water because it's a toner, it's like liquid. So I'm just going to sort of like pat it into your skin if that's okay, like just pat it in. And also, like, besides the product, applying stuff by like drumming it into your skin like this apparently is good for you because the sort of like very slightly whack in your skin gets the blood flowing, which is always good. It keeps your skin healthy. Okay, that's probably enough. also feels kind of nice because it's really gentle and you're just like, it's like a little massage. And then, let's see, what's next? Some moisturizer. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If there is two things that you should religiously use, even if you don't particularly care about your skin, it's moisturizer and sunscreen. These two are the important ones. As you can see, my moisturizer is almost empty. I'm scratching the last of it out of this pot now. But it's just because the pot's in awkward shape. So let's get some of that on there. And get it onto your skin. So let me just sort of dab it on. So the moisturizer is important because it's going to keep your skin full of moisture. I mean, clues in the name. But it keeps your skin nice and hydrated and soft and shiny. So you don't get dry. You keep a nice skin texture. Okay. Almost done. There we go. You're looking nice and shiny. So that brings me to the final step, which is that sunscreen. And I was talking to my friend recently about this. I am very committed to my Japanese sunscreens now. I have this one, and there's another one called, what is it? It's like Tone Up something, but it's like a slightly tinted one. So I have a green one, which is meant to counteract redness in your skin. But either way, that one and this one both are from Japan, and I don't know what they do to it, and it's just like so highly superior. Because my issue with a lot of sunscreens is that they leave you feeling greasy. And that's just really off-putting, especially if you have hair long enough to, like, blow onto your face. And then if you have a greasy face, it gets stuck, which is just like a terrible sensory experience. But these sunscreens that I've tried from Japan are perfect. They just disappear into your skin, like they just absorb, like they were never there. But they still give you that perfect UV protection, which is so important. Yeah, that's a mark of a good sunscreen, is that it doesn't leave a white cast on your skin. So like, especially for people with darker skin tones, it can be really difficult to find a good sunscreen that doesn't leave this grey sort of sheen on your face. And it's really no good that a lot of companies don't, think about that. And the other is that, you shouldn't be able to feel it sitting on your skin afterwards. Should absorb nicely. And this one does. So you're in for a treat. Okay. I think that is the last of my steps. Yeah, I've used everything. So hopefully you're feeling very replenished and refreshed and pampered. And, you look great. Your skin is glowing. Your hair is full and fresh. And you smell delicious, I must say, from a combination of things. I hope you feel very, neat and proper now. And hopefully it was also a relaxing experience. Because honestly, I often like to sort of pamper myself, not because I want to look a certain way, but just because I love the feeling of it. I hope you do too. let you get on with your day. Go about it looking shiny and wonderful. And I hope that you will come back to me anytime you want any of this again, because I'm always here for you when you want to relax. Okay? Alright. Bye-bye. See you next time.